Before we get into this list here, I want to dedicate a special someone. Today, this list is dedicated to Stan Lee. Yes, I know I'm about 4 weeks late into this, but Stan Lee helped create Spider-Man, and he also co-created Superman in the process. But he's a great man, and may he rest in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have 2 lists in one video for you today. So without further ado, let's go. We have the top 3 DC monster trucks, because there was only 3 in Monster Jam. And then the top 7 Marvel monster trucks, because there are some that compete outside the United States, but yada yada yada. So let's start with the DC monster trucks with number 3. Number 3. Alright, the worst Marvel truck is a bit controversial, but it's Wonder Woman. You might remember this on my yet another top 10 ugliest monster trucks video. It was number 3 or 2, I think. No, number 2. Yeah, I really do not like this body. It reminds me of the new Bakugan truck that they're making right now, the Digimon or something. I don't remember. The flag on the back didn't really help much. The lasso just looks out of place, and overall, it's just a really hideous truck. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. I can understand why people like it, but in my personal opinion, it is absolutely hideous looking. Number 2. And number 2, we have No, get that the hell off the screen. Sorry, folks. And number 2, we have Superman. I just realized this is not the right Superman I was talking about. Hold on, folks. I am, of course, talking about the Man of Steel. He only drove this for a year to promote the movie, I think. I don't think Chad Fortune drove this paint scheme, but I really do like the paint scheme because it doesn't have the obnoxious cape on it. Don't get me wrong, I love the cape. But I just think it looks better without the cape. And you might see this truck pop up somewhere in the near future, hint hint. I think the Dodge is better than the Ford one with the cape and all that. So yeah, I think that was really a redesign done right with Man of Steel, in my personal opinion. Some of the redesigns aren't that good, as like you'll see in number 1. Monster About Dalmatian, that was a terrible redesign. NEA Police, that was a hideous redesign. Hey, yada yada yada. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So let's get on with number 1. And the number 1 DC monster truck on the Marvel and the number 1 DC monster truck is, you saw this coming, number 1 is Batman. And I chose this over the redesign because I think the older one is the OG. It's the most badass, it's the most plain, it's the most amazing thing you'd see. I'd say it's ugly, but I really can't say that. Of course, Hot Wheels actually predicted this because they made their Batman diecast way before they made the truck in real life. And I just think it looks really cool. I do not like the redesign of it. I think it's ugly. I think it's just not really... This is Batman right here. And I just really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first part of the video. So without further ado, let's get to the Marvel side with the top 7 Marvel monster trucks. Number 7. And at number 7, we have the Punisher, the quote-unquote worst Marvel truck, but honestly, I don't hate any of the Marvel trucks. The only reason I put this low on here is because it only competed once at Houston in 2017 in October. I really do like it. It reminds me of Bounty Hunter a lot. You got the Punisher skull on there, and you got, what is that, Crosshair or US Seal or something, I don't know, Netflix, Monster Jam, Punisher logo. Yeah, I really like it, but it's just this low because it only competed once. In my opinion, it's just wasted potential, in my honest opinion. But I really don't hate this truck. I'm not going to bash it like I trashed Wonder Woman, because that truck's a piece of shit. And let's move on. Number 6. At number 6, we have the Hulk. I do not recall this being in the United States. It's more of a European type truck. Oh, hold on, folks. I apologize for that, folks. Number 6, the Hulk. I do like the purple and the green on it, but the body itself on it is just not that good. I don't know what's on the top. I forgot what it was. But I do like it, but just like the Punisher, it's kind of wasted potential if it never competed in the United States. But that's just Feld being Feld, and you know how Feld runs. Just kidding, no, none of us do. But yeah. So without further ado, let's just move on because I have nothing else to say. Number 5. At number 5, we have a very similar fate to the Hulk. It's Thor. I kind of do like the colors on it, but what I don't like is the hammer in the front. It seems kind of out of place, but it does kind of mix with the grill, so I guess you could say. But the cape is kind of eh. The top's kind of eh. The wings are kind of eh. I don't know. I just never really know this truck that well because it only competed in Europe. They should stop just doing it just in Europe and bring them to the United States and see how they would react to that. So, I really can't figure it. I really don't want to waste time here, so let's just go. Number 4. At number 4, I believe we have Captain America. Just like Wonder Woman, I do not like the thing they did on the back with the shield there. The wings are kind of hard to notice. The Captain America shield beadlocks, they're okay. The body itself is okay, and I do like the paint scheme on this. Of course, the Captain America body itself is a real truck, just minus the wings and the shield. And it was used on Carolina Crusher for the last few years of its life. But yeah, I do like it, but at the same time, I don't like the shield. That's the only thing I don't like about this truck. Number 3. Cracking the top 3, we have Spider-Man. I went with the 2010 redesign just because it looks better. I like the blue over the red. It just looks really, really cool. The only thing I like is the weird thing on the back. Kind of reminds me of Avenger almost. But yeah, I don't have any complaints about it. I just like the colors. It's a shame they got rid of this truck. There was rumored to come back in 2019, but I severely doubt it. So yeah, also a huge dedication to Stan Lee here because he mainly created Spider-Man, and that's just really, really respected in my personal opinion. Number 2. Cracking the number 2 spot, we have Wolverine. Just like Spider-Man, I have no complaints about it, but I do like it a lot. So yeah, I like the yellow and the black and blue there. I like what they did there. And they did bring this back in 2014 with very few changes to it. Not 2014, I mean like 2012, I think. So yeah, I really do like it, and let's just go on with number 1. I think you guys know what it's going to be. And the number 1 monster truck on the Marvel side is... I think you saw this from a mile away. Number 1 is Iron Man. I really do like this truck. It looks badass. It reminds me of Batman. It's just so plain, yet it's so menacing at the same time. It's red and gold, and I like that. And of course, they did make a special paint scheme only in East Rutherford, I believe, in 2013. Let me pull that up real quick. Yeah, take a look at that beauty with the silver and the red. It just looks awesome right there. It was to promote the Iron Man 3 movie, I believe, or one of the Iron Man movies. I don't remember. But, yeah, I think I like this more than the red one. Solely just because it just looks cool. So, yeah, let's just wrap this video up because I have nothing else to say. Alright, this might be my last top 10 video of the year, or list video of the year. So now I ask you, which superhero would you like to see made in a monster truck besides the ones that have already been made? Would you like to see Black Widow? Would you like to see Aquaman? Would you like to see maybe Shazam at some point, or Robin, or maybe even Deadpool? That would be absolutely awesome, but I severely doubt it. So yeah, leave a comment down below. I'll respond to many of you as I possibly can. And I'll see you guys maybe next year or something. I don't know.